so are the bad points. So at certain occasions, there is a possibility of an offspring having inherited all the bad points in exaggerated form. So they are the streak boys born or streak girls, they are out of the normal, abnormal boys or subnormal boys. And there are cases when geniuses are also born in the same family because of this intermarriage. So science neither rejects nor accepts this. It has nothing to say on this issue from the religious point of view. It will only tell you the facts and it will leave the choice to you. And Islam doesn't say positively that you should go and marry only among your family. Only Islam permits and leaves it to your wisdom, your best judgment, what to do in what situation. Yes. Another hand was observed from behind. Yes. Siraj?
Allah made human beings.
By the way, where is your father?
Oh, he's at the surgery.
Huh?
At his clinic.
He took away my film for processing. A few days ago, I hadn't shown me his face ever since.
Allah created human beings.
That's right.
Well, who created Allah?
That question has been answered by me yesterday. Were you here? That's why you know the answer. Last night, I answered this question in essence, not in exactly that question, but a question similar to this, which would suffice for you as well. So you better listen to that tape, right? Any other question, please? Khokar Sahib, have you run out of your questions?
These are? No.
Yes, no. So why
I
are you
had your
keeping?
permission yesterday.
What?
I had your permission yesterday to go on with it. I was waiting for the call of the
All right, well, after that boy, there's a young boy who wants to say something. Please.
Allah, how did, it's related to the question Siraj asked, how did Allah get his name as Allah?
That was when, you know Allah, since He told you himself, He told you about Himself, since He Himself told you about Himself, otherwise you didn't know Him. It was only Allah who revealed Himself to you. And when He revealed Himself to you, He also told you that He was Allah. We know only that much. Name is required not by you yourself, but by someone else. For you yourself, you don't need a name. The name is only required for the person who knows you, or to whom you want to be known. So Allah only tells us of His name when He makes Himself known to us. And that is where our history begins of Allah. You understand? So before that we don't know, nobody has told us. So how can I answer that question? To many people before, because Allah is from eternity and He has been creating people, things from eternity. So that has been going on. People before us, maybe on this earth or somewhere else, were told by Allah that He was Allah. And so the people before them somewhere else, in some planet, in some other universe maybe, in the previous births of the same universe maybe. So because He is eternal, we can conjecture that His name is also eternal. whenever he created, and an eternal being continues to create and always is in a process of creation. If he is a creator, that eternal being is. So because he never loses his attributes, this is our conjecture, that whether we can understand it or not, all his attributes have been put into effect ever since eternity, which means it has no other end. So that means his name, Allah, is eternal in that sense. I hope you understood this. I'm asking you, I say, have you understood this or you just got tired?
I have understood.
You have?
Thank you very much.
Very clever, what answer?
Hazur, man is born without a faith.
Without a faith?
Without a faith. That faith is given to him either by his parents or by society. Or at a later
say. That is what you say.
That's what I'm making a statement.
But that is not what Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa has said. So be careful with what you say.
But I know that man is born on fitrat sahiyya.
That's not all what he has said. Kullu mawludin yuladu ala Islam. That is also tradition. فَأَبَوَاهُ يُحَوِّدَانِهِ وَيُنَصِّرَانِهِ. It is his parents then, whether that is into a Christian or into a Jew. That is just for instance. So every man is born on Islam. That is the verdict of Islam. And that has to be, the other tradition is in fact in conformity with this one. Because when he said, Kullu mawludin yuladu alal fitrate, that is one and the same thing. Because the Holy Quran claims Islam to be Deen Fitrat. So Fitrat and Islam are one and the same thing. So if a mullah draws a corollary from some sayings of the Holy Quran, which appears to be obnoxious to human nature and is contradictory to humanity as such, that should not be accepted by a Muslim. Because Allah has created man in nature, that is, he is in total conformity with the act of God. And he is in peace with the entire nature around him. So anything which is against man's nature, which is created by Allah, could not have been said by the Holy Quran. That is one problem we can make, a safe problem. So from this explanation, after having heard this explanation, now you can frame your question, please.
A man becomes staunch in his faith as he grows up.
Correct.
I'm given to understand, and I'm being told, and I'm being asked to believe the superiority of my faith. And it's this. You know what? Superiority of my faith. That my faith is superior than others. Now, if I look back to the histories, I do not think that my faith has made previous generations till today a better human being. So that means my faith has failed to take the humanity.
So why would you fail your faith then?
Pardon?
When your faith has failed you, the natural result should be that you should fail your faith.
That was my question of yesterday, sir. Which is superior? Is it the man who makes the faith? It is the man behind the faith, or is the faith?
What I mean to say is that if your faith has deserted you, you better desert such a faith. That is a simple logical conclusion that you are drawing yourself to.
No, sir, I'm trying to reconcile myself to my beliefs.